Behind every door is a story, but what if that story was a masterclass in style and organization? And what if it all was done on a budget? Today we are stepping inside. Hello friends and welcome to my channel OrgaNatic. We have a very special feature for you today. I am taking you on site to the home of Veronica, one of our viewers, who has transformed her space with some of the most ingenious DIY solutions I've ever seen. From the kitchen to the closets, you will find low-cost ideas that deliver high-impact results. And now let's get started. Let's start with the kitchen and take a look inside this drawer. Here Veronica showed several excellent examples of how you can use common organizers for purposes other than their intended use. Here, for example, is a plate rack familiar to many. Usually it's used to stack dishes on two levels, but if you turn it on its side, it becomes a very spacious organizer for vertically storing lids and various baking pans. Following the same principle, a regular paper tray is used here. It's convenient for storing bottles. They are compactly grouped in one place and don't roll all over the drawer when it's opened. And that's not all. Look at how even the inner walls of the drawer are being used here. Using simple self-adhesive hooks, Veronica has organized a spot for children's mugs and, you see, even for a little turtle. You can hang any small items on such hooks and the drawer will always be tidy. In every kitchen there is a box or a drawer with various useful odds and ends. Here, among other things, is a chalk marker, which is handy for labeling anything in the kitchen. And speaking of labeling, here is a simple but interesting hack. Did you know that a regular binder clip can also be used as a reusable label? On its flat surface you can write the expiration date or even the cooking time of a product. The clip easily attaches to any packaging, and when the information is no longer relevant, the writing can be erased and it can be used again. A small thing, but it's so convenient, and all the important information is always right in front of your eyes. And here's a DIY idea for storing paper tissues. Look how original this box is. An old sweater attached with hot glue is used to decorate the base, and a piece of colored cardboard is added on top as a lid. But the main trick is hidden inside. This structure has no bottom, and hidden inside it is a regular roll of toilet paper. For this trick to work, you need to pull out the cardboard tube from the roll beforehand and pull the end of the paper out from the middle. And that's it! Now you can easily use these endless tissues, which pull out conveniently one after another. Simple, beautiful, and practically no cost. Previously, a child's high chair stood in this spot, so wet wipes always needed to be within quick reach. The solution turned out to be very simple. Veronica hung the pack of wipes on hooks directly under the countertop. This way they didn't take up space, but were always at hand. And although the high chair is no longer here, the idea itself remains relevant. It's an excellent way to organize something that needs to be quickly accessible without cluttering the work surface. On the wall in the kids' room there is an interesting DIY organizer for drawings. It's very easy to replicate. You need to take a wooden frame and stretch several rows of strings across it. Veronica first glued the strings with hot glue, and for reliability she secured them with a staple gun. And it holds perfectly! To hang drawings and crafts you can use regular clothespins and binder clips. This kind of display will become a real decoration for the room. The child will be pleased to see their creations on display and change them according to their mood or maybe even by the season. This is an original, simple and affordable way to decorate a kid's room yourself. And now let's look inside the kids' closet. As we can see, it's not just the shelves that are important for order, where, for example, clothes for their country house are kept in a box, but also the inner surfaces of the doors. This is where several genius ideas are hidden. Look at this homemade jewelry organizer. It's made from 3 ordinary barbecue skewers wrapped with clear tape for smoothness. and simple paper clips serve as hooks on which it's very convenient to hang kids' necklaces and bracelets. Nearby is a solution for storing hair accessories. Hair ties and clips hang on a cord that is stretched between two self-adhesive hooks. This makes it easy to find the right item, and the hooks themselves can be removed without a trace and moved to another location if desired. Headbands are organized here using the same principle. The same self-adhesive hooks are used for their storage. They are placed at a convenient distance from each other, and everything is inside and easily accessible. But here's perhaps the most clever modification in this closet. To utilize the empty space under the high shelf, Veronica hung an organizer basket on special under-shelf hangers. And since the basket had thin sides, it wasn't very stable, so she decided to glue a small cardboard rail to the side. Now the basket slides out easily and smoothly along it, like a drawer. This is an excellent way to reach things that are stored high up. Now let's look inside the dresser of the homeowner's older daughter. All the clothes here are stored in vertical stacks. And this, as we all know, is the foundation of order in any drawer. And to keep the stacks from falling apart, you need dividers, and here you will see many solutions for every taste and budget. Two options coexist in one drawer. The first is a high-quality but quite expensive spring-loaded bamboo divider, and the next to it is its budget-friendly DIY alternative. Veronica found a suitable piece of sturdy material and crafted a partition from it. To make the structure stable, there is an additional element on the side that secures it better. With dividers, it's easier to sort clothes by categories like long-sleeved shirts, winter clothes, and so on. Another popular type of divider is used in another drawer of this dresser. They are quite thin and don't hold their shape as well as the bamboo ones. But there's a trick here too. To reinforce such a divider, you can support its base with a piece of ordinary cardboard. It's a simple solution that works perfectly. And here's another example of an organizer made from recycled materials. This is actually just mushroom packaging. These homemade baskets turned out to be very convenient for storing small summer clothes for kids. And this wallpaper on the wall is also, you could say, a DIY job. By the way, it's self-adhesive and washable. Veronica ordered it and many other organizers from this video online, and we will try to leave all the links in the description for the storage and home comfort solutions from this video. The living room is where the whole family gathers, so keeping it tidy can be challenging. But our creator today has some amazing ideas for this room too, on how to make the space not only organized but also unique. Look at these stylish organizers in the dresser by the TV. They look as if they were created by a designer. And now pay attention! Guess what this textured decor is made of? It's ordinary pistachio shells. The base here is simple shoe boxes that Veronica turned into a designer item. The main advantage of this approach is that you can create organizers perfectly sized for your needs to store board games or any other small things needed in the living room. Stylish, beautiful, and very convenient. If a child likes to do homework in the living room, the problem of small items like a pencil and eraser constantly arises. Veronica found an unusual solution for this situation. Since their table is metal, she glued small magnets to the pencil and eraser. Now everything needed for studying or quick notes is always at hand and literally magnetized to the table. In this dresser, the family has organized a little corner for quick hairstyling in front of the TV. Frequently used hair clips are held by a magnet right on the wall. and if there is no time or desire to put hair ties back in place, there is a special cup for them. And this box with dividers used to hold macarons. It already came with dividers and it makes an excellent organizer for various small hair clips. In these compartments they can be sorted by type and category. The homeowner made this large box herself from cardboard and leftover wallpaper. The dimensions of this box perfectly fit the height and depth of the shelf to maximize the use of space. A handle isn't needed for the box because otherwise the cabinet door wouldn't close, but it's convenient to use even without one. From ordinary Tetra Pak cartons you can make very cute and practical organizers. For example, a beauty case like this for cosmetics and skincare products. You can decorate it to your taste. This organizer sits near the sofa and is always at hand when something is needed while watching TV. And here's the most complex but brilliant solution in the living room, a hanging charging station where cables and chargers are stored. Notice that a homemade cardboard divider is installed inside the box, and the regular wine cork is used as a handle. By the way, glue didn't hold it, so Veronica decided to screw it on with a screw. The box itself is held by two rails. These are ordinary cable channels for wires attached with double-sided tape. But a trick was used here too to make the organizer more convenient to use. To make the box slide well on these rails, Veronica attached an additional piece of cardboard to its side with double-sided tape. This small element was decisive, and now the whole structure is much more stable. In this closet there is a corner for creativity and preparing for holidays. Materials for crafts and gift wrapping and much more are stored here. This is a vivid example of how you can utilize all the space, including the walls and the area on top of the closet. Here, for example, is the simple and effective solution for storing gift bags. They hang on a hook in the upper part of the closet. This way the bags don't get wrinkled, they are immediately visible, and they don't take up valuable shelf space. And here on the closet wall is an excellent solution for storing adhesive tapes. All the rolls are placed on one rod, which is held by two hooks. And notice that the hooks here are different. This is a perfect example that to create order you can and should use what you already have at home without buying anything new. But the most convenient thing about this system is its functionality. You can take a whole roll of the rod or simply tear off a piece of tape of the desired length without removing the spool itself. This saves a lot of time when you need to quickly wrap or tape something. And how about this idea? Markers can be stored on the closet wall if you use a double-sided mount like this. You stick one part to the wall and the other to the box. This makes it easy to remove the box from the wall and return it to its place. Let's take a look in the bathroom too. Often it's the little things that create a sense of clutter on the sink. And here's a trick for how to deal with a bottle of mouthwash. Look, its cap is held to the wall with a magnet. The bottle itself is also removed from the sink, so it's not in the way. When you need to use the mouthwash, you just remove the magnetic cap, pour the liquid into it, and after use simply put it back. A simple solution that frees up the surface and makes the bathroom noticeably neater. Now let's move to the entryway. In the entryway closet, everything is designed for convenience, both for guests and for the family itself. Look at how the guest slippers are stored in this closet. They stand vertically here and take up very little space. And they are also divided into summer and winter pairs. A very resourceful solution is used as a divider here, namely a thin piece of cardboard from a package of dates. Veronica says that any sturdy and stable cardboard or even a tube from wrapping paper would work for this purpose. The main thing is that the divider is compact and doesn't take up much space. Next to it in the closet is a zone called Grab and Go. Here lie things that need to be quickly grabbed before leaving, like textbooks. And right here is the familiar and much loved bag of bags. To make it easy to pull out with one motion, the main bag has this convenient handle. A small detail, but it makes life so much simpler. And the question of the day is this: what idea from today's video did you like the most? If you like this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. See you next week. Bye bye!